Oh,
Waiting for it to come up on my side. There it is. Okay.
Oh, did it? Oh no, the window's clipped. I was like, why is it cutting your head off or part of your body off? And it's like, because that's where the web browser window ends, Jesse.
Yeah.
It's not an OBS. We're fine. But yeah, I didn't wrap my biscuit tight enough, and now it's a little bit stale. But boy, howdy.
You know, if you brush it with a little bit of water, and this works for any bread, if you just take like a damp finger's worth and just rub it on the bread or biscuit and then put it in the microwave for like 10 seconds, it'll soften it back up.
That is a good idea. I should have done that. Oh, did I just turn off the... No, I didn't. Okay, good. Hey, little lion head.
It is.
I'm gonna have
I wait for cooler clothes weather all year.
What about when it's cooler clothes weather? Do you still wait for it? You're like, oh, I can't wait for next year when it's cool again.
I guess I kind of do wait for next year.
Doubting.
Hey, Discordia.
Hey,
Yeah.
Discord.
It was warm here. Like, I went out to mail some stuff and pick up some things for the trip and walked, and I didn't even bring a coat. It was so warm.
Yeah, the difference in temperature today was I wasn't working at home, but if I had, I would have had to use the heater upstairs, and then now I'm considering turning on the air conditioner.
Wow.
Like it went from 40s to like I think it's the high 70s right now. It's just way too much of a change
Oh my gosh.
in one day.
That is a lot.
Oh, I ducked out a little early. I didn't realize you ended here.
Yeah, I'm like right at this. That's why I was like, yeah, I think we'll be able to finish it today based on what I've heard.
I only got really cold a couple days. There was like 48 hours. Went down to like 30.
That can't be negative 30. That has to be like approximately 30, right?
I also don't know where she is, so that might be appropriate.
Boston or close to it, I believe.
Argon to you as well, none.
Yeah, Pargon to you. Okay, a heavily damaged statue.
Yeah. I believe that because it was negative 30 in Boston. If this was like a couple weeks ago, I did have like snow build up on my windshield because at some point overnight it had snowed.
Negative?
Not here.
No,
like,
but in Boston.
Up there.
Yeah, that's wild.
Well, that was a like random cold snap.
Yeah, it was really cold where I was. And by really cold, I mean we had frost on the car. Like, that's cold. We didn't hit single digits, let alone the negative ones.
Yeah. I think we've fallen into negatives one winter I can remember here, but not very common.
Oh. I just gotta put this back here, I bet.
Yeah. Well, there's more than that one.
Oh, is there another one around here?
Yeah.
Oh, like this thing. These, okay. these older games, I think it's partially me, for sure. But, like, if I'm looking directly at that, I can see that it's glowing. But just scanning the monitor, that's not registering, especially with the fog. Like, I'm not really seeing that. And then when you...
Check the broken pedestal part. Not that part, but the... Well, it doesn't matter now. But
this one?
that...
Yeah.
Yeah, because what it does is it pulls the camera to where that's, like, right in your view.
You know, it does, but eyeballs. My eyes are focusing on the pedestal. I honestly didn't even really notice it was a zoom in, let alone what it was zooming in on, because I was only looking at the pedestal, because I was like, obviously it's trying to draw my attention to this, and I didn't register anything else.
Yeah, I was just saying, if it's still there, I think it's a little bit more apparent when it pulls in.
I've reassembled the broken pedestal. Yeah,
You didn't. You just put the two pieces next to each other.
I think I need to cast restore or whatever on them. Oh, but I can't. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, you can.
Enchant. Oh, hey, Nick. The OG.
Oh, hey.
Mine is
Cemetery
20.
Dark drive time radio.
Yeah. The Eternal Darkness drive home.
Yeah, Pogson, we're pretty close to the end.
Oh, hey, Pogson. Yeah, it seems like it. Okay. This looks like one of the Pious had encountered in Forbidden City and the essence of the ancients. So do I need to put all of my thingies on here?
Yes.
Oh.
We gotta move to another one.
There's more?
The pedestals?
Yeah.
You fucking with me, right?
No. Oh, shoot. Because I've been over here the whole time.
Okay.
Like, when we started the game, the camera was like this, so I was like, oh, this must be it. It was Tuesday when I came through here, so I totally forgot there were other things.
Okay.
Hey, Honey Buddy. Hey, everybody raiding with Honey Buddy. How are you all doing? And how is your stream? Honk honk.
How are you guys? I'm sorry if I'm low energy. I'm very screwed up and forgot to eat, and I'm low calories right now. Hopefully food will wake me up soon. And also this.
Wake me up inside.
I would love it.
Can't wake up.
Can't is a strong word.
Hey, True Mandalorian. Hong Kong. Oh, no! Alright. We're safe. I really thought I was about to die right there. Well, not die, but get sent. They're rockin' tuna melt. Heck yes. But yeah, I do that where I'll forget to eat. So I understand. It didn't? What happened?
Well, so instead of, I didn't have regular tuna, I had one of those Starkist like tuna pouches that has like, you know, it's like almost like deli style, where it's basically you just pull it out, put it on a sandwich, and you're good. And I didn't think about that, and so the mayonnaise and stuff, instead of it just grilling the tuna, it kind of made it like stick. So I lost like half of it to the pan.
Oh no.
Yeah. I mean, in hindsight, that's obvious. I just wasn't thinking about it.
That's pain that was tuna felt.
Oh, Lord.
Alright, what if I reveal something?
Yeah, I don't foresee it.
I don't know, I might. Nope. Okay, it's not reveal. Just dispel. Nope.
What can you examine?
Yeah, it just shows it to me though. It's just like this kind of looks like lava rocks. All right.
Try an Ulioth reveal. Blue. Oh, never mind. The room's red because of the last one. Yeah, I don't remember.
Try green. The door's green. So maybe whatever I need to do it needs to be green. Hey, what's up, Monday?
No, I don't think that has anything to do with it. Try to look at the area before that, like where you teleported into.
Right here.
Yeah. Come towards the camera. Is there anything? No. Because you can't leave, so there must be a way out.
Yeah. I don't think I soft locked myself.
No, you didn't. This is a part that I just don't remember. Oh, wait a second.
Hey, Besmirch.
Try
Oh.
get a gun and see if you can target that lever across the way. I don't think this is the solution. Because usually they don't give you a puzzle that you may not be able to, like, you would run out of ammo and be stuck. That doesn't look like the solution.
Mm-mm.
But try a magic attack? I honestly don't remember.
We might have to look this up.
Nope. Can you go, like, diagonally at all? No.
Don't like that.
On the edges. No.
Nope.
Huh.
All right. What if I... Can zombies throw switches?
Yeah, I think. I don't think that's the solution.
Yeah, I don't think I could summon it over there.
No.
I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, it would. There's no level ground for it to summon,
Yeah, okay.
so it would. The game doesn't want you to do that.
Now they throw hands. As a zombie, it should actually throw its hands, like they become detached.
That's like I like how in Half Genie Hero, the little side story where you play as like Shantae's three friends, Roddy Tops, and she's a zombie. Her like main attack is she just pulls her own like leg off in a big combat boot and just uses it like a bat.
That's awesome. All right. Do I have... I don't have anything that I'm like, yeah, I gotta use this.
Yeah.
Unless I just am supposed to use a beefier spell.
Yeah, try that. Try using a level 7 reveal invisible. Maybe that's it. Because maybe that's why I'm confused. It's like, I remember that being a solution. Maybe not here. There it is.
Yeah, okay, just wanted meteor.
Yeah. I think you're just gonna need to rely on level 7s.
Oh, I don't have to
at the
throw
end of the game.
these switches anymore.
I guess not.
Alright, cool.
Also, there's definitely a force field on one side, so I don't know. Oh no, right. These rooms are linked together, so somewhere else there's a switch to throw. That.
Okay. Alright, so we got one Pargon.
Yeah.
I'm assuming I have to cast the same Dispel Area spell.
I think so.
But it didn't... I thought it blew up the city the first time. It was like, it crumpled
No,
the
see,
city.
what happened is you dispelled, so the city's fine. It just got rid of all of Zeltot's minions.
Okay.
But now that it's been long enough, the runes have shut off and they've come back.
So I should do area. And then what? Should I do, like, magic attack this time? Do you think?
I can't remember, because I also can't remember what tells you.
Shoot.
Because in my mind, I'm thinking about what the different spells are and what the situation is. And my mind would be, you want to try to dispel creature.
Oh.
To get rid of Rhea. That's not what I don't think that's what you're supposed to do.
Creature was an option.
Yeah, it was, but I just don't think that's it. This is the problem with the permanently wave, is if you come across something that has the same alignment, it doesn't do anything.
It's just a sword.
Yeah, I think you can enchant it with a different alignment, but that one will go away.
Okay. I'm okay with red
So
alignment.
this is something fun that I don't know if you noticed in the Trapper Dimension, but the more things you teleport to the Trapper Dimension to get them out of the way, they're all piled up there at the exit point.
I did not know that.
Like the dead guy who was up against the door and the column in the other place, they're the place where you teleport out. They're sort of hanging out around it.
Oh. But, like, what makes it teleport there? Like this?
The trappers, yeah. Because remember,
Okay.
you summon a trapper to get the things out of your way, and it's like they send it to the Trapper Dimension.
Those things.
Yeah, they're all piled up around the edge.
I did not notice that. That's
Yeah.
really cool.
It took me a couple playthroughs before I noticed them.
That's some fun attention to detail. Oh, and that's the door. So it looks like I can mainly ignore enemies and just get out. At least so far.
Yeah, you can.
I'm missing a T in the title. Uh-oh.
I haven't seen the title.
What, for the twitching hour? It's a small T. Is that the one you're talking about?
It must be. I don't see a missing T anywhere else.
I don't either, but I'm bad at spelling, so it's very possible that I just can't see it.
I also like how you told me you've made it this far without I'm attacking the darkness.
Yeah.
And then that's still not the title you went with.
No, it's the, like, subtitle thing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It says
Maybe
the
go.
darkness must end.
Oh, dang. It should be, like, the like, more information, like the meta text. It won't be in the title, but...
I'll take your word for it. Hey, Migo.
Oh, it's the Twitch?
Oh, we are missing a T.
Ah, I see. You are correct. See, I had faith that you were correct. This is a room. Alright, cool. Is it this way? That is purple.
Yeah, that's a damage field.
Do I need to... I think that's my only way out.
I don't know if this is true, but I feel like you do want to let them catch their breath and not make them run constantly, because if they're exhausted, magic regeneration happens slower.
Oh.
I think. I'm not sure.
That sounds like something these devs would do.
Hey, dudes.
Hey, Deeps. Are you Paragon?
Finishing?
Are you just reading that too?
Yeah.
That's the belief.
Yeah. I don't think he'll have any problem finishing it tonight.
Alright, so maybe a giant dispel?
Now, this one you've got to... there's a puzzle in this room to get to open.
Okay, maybe it has something to do with these colored tile things? Yep. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Attached to the monolith, no plaque. Looks like a trapper. Is this one gonna look like a zombie? Okay. So I have to summon a blue trapper.
Don't do it right there.
Don't do it right here?
No, because you're standing on the place the trapper needs to go.
Oh, okay.
It'll be a waste of magic.
Alright, little trapper. Oh boy. Oh, right, I control him. Okay. That's gonna have to go the long way around.
Yeah, I was hoping that wasn't the case.
Alright, oh, no, wait. Sorry, let me get over here. Now, summon zombie.
Yeah.
It's true, you're not that late. Hey, Total. How are you doing? Man, let me put this zombie into high gear with the run button.
Yeah.
Look at him go. Absolutely shredded.
I do like the fact that the summon spell gives you a damage field to protect you.
That is pretty
'Cause
cool.
It would be a pain in the ass if you, like, we're controlling a different creature and just like a zombie came up, starts smacking you, you couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah, you're just like, well, shoot. Guess this is my life now. Oh no! It has to be, what, green? Yeah, it's gotta be green.
Yeah. Well,
let's just spin in a circle. Last Epoch. That's a game, right?
yeah.
What game is that? Why does that sound familiar?
I think because Tonal's been talking about it.
That would be a reason.
It's come up again, and I think that's where I heard it last. Oh, it's Diablo.
Wait, like it's kind of like a Diablo? Or like that's the name of a Diablo, like, game mode?
It's a Diablo style game, apparently.
Okay. ARPG in early access. Okay. It's Diablo, but not Blizzard. Well, that's, you know, that's a good start.
What is ARPG?
Action RPG, I believe.
Ah, okay.
Even though I feel like there's two different kinds of action RPG. Like, there's like the Diablo style action RPG, and then there's like Kingdom Hearts style action RPG.
Yeah.
See, on this way. Which I feel like are both action-y and RPGs, but are like not at all the same kind of game.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of video game genre stuff has gone the way of like metal, where it's like to the uninitiated, it's easy to tell somebody what kind of metal they like, but then people who are like really into it, it's like, but what like subgenre?
Oh
like,
gosh.
do you like Catholic dumpster metal, or do you like Turkish bells metal?
Oh man, you better believe Turkish Bells Metal is just like my wake up playlist. I love that stuff.
It's gotta be just from a bunch of people being like, our sound is kind of different, but I want to say we're playing a whole nother kind of music. And just...
Hey, Rat Beach. Ah, doggone it.
Bar is that way too, I've noticed.
Oh yeah, all sorts of like subgenres you can talk about.
Extreme technical garbage core, yeah, that's a good... See, I'm gonna question this. That's a good fake name? I don't know, that could be real. Finally, it's like the first time it's gonna blow up.
Oh my gosh. I was curious what it was doing. Oh, you're right. They are just stacked over here. Oh, well, teleport.
Yeah, if you had stopped attacking them and gone away, they sort of get like to a critical mass, and any other blue zombies around them, a lightning bolt will come out and they'll start exploding.
Oh. I also appreciate when post is in a genre name. It's like, that feels like postmodern. Like, what did this, okay, you understand what that means when it was like the 80s, but it's like, well, what does that mean now?
But yeah, that's kind of the thing. It's like, doesn't postmodern just mean future? Like,
Oh. Camera? Can we go this way?
we're not gonna say that we do future style because that's insanity.
Yeah, that's silly. Who would listen to future style? Okay, I'm assuming I need another reveal, maybe?
Probably.
Because there's a big hole in the floor.
I'm not entirely positive this is an insanity effect, but it's lasting a long time. It is.
Yeah. Okay, so whenever I go here, the camera zooms out. Alright, so let's do a big old reveal. Show me what I can't see.
Yeah, this is like the
absolutely
year-end.
nothing.
The end of this game is like the year-end test in like a grade, where it's like, look, we're not going to give you any clues. This is just, we'll tell you now. This test was just a combination. So you got to think about everything you've done in the past.
All right, it wasn't reveal and it wasn't dispel.
Yeah. Got to be something around. Something to look at.
Go over here, and then I'm gonna go back. I mean, there's a big old statue. That's something to look at. When I go up here, it sends the camera this way. So my thought being it should be over here.
That's the same thing on the other side, so I'm not sure what it's trying to tell you. Or it's just showing you this hallway exists. It's definitely got something to do with that hole.
It would be really weird if it didn't.
Yeah.
I can't like change the camera angle to see it better.
There's nothing in the room that indicates an alignment.
Okay, good. So I'm not missing that.
I saw at least. I think this stopped me for a little bit too on my playthrough because I can never remember what the solution is.
Unless it is a dispel or a reveal and I just had the wrong alignment, but I feel like there would be some sort of clue.
Yeah, it wouldn't just do that. But so there would be something to tell you. But I mean, it might be. We might have just not found the thing. It looks like there's a little pedestal maybe in the middle of the foreground. No, I think it's just my screen being bad quality.
This little thing right here?
No,
No.
there's nothing there. For me, at least. Or what I was talking about. There's nothing.
I'm gonna try another. No, I don't think it's gonna work. Nope. You cursed it when you said, I don't think you'll get stuck. That was it. That's how we knew it's gonna get stuck. Okay. I really don't know if this is a bug or if it's really trying to show us something right here. Like, this is the clue.
It sure feels like it, but I can't see anything.
You gotta do something.
And there's nothing there at all to examine.
Yeah. There's this guy. We could stare up at his gooch, but I don't really know how that's helpful.
I can see better on the stream. Yeah, that thing up. Wait, go back. That thing over there looks like a mural. That's nothing.
What mural?
Up those stairs. That's nothing.
This door?
Yeah. Okay. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh.
See if you can move the. See if you can move the torches. It's not a magic thing. Maybe it's just a sliding puzzle. The ones that it keeps focusing on. Those. See if you can move them. No. Try getting on the inside of it. No.
Do I have to push a button to move things?
No. I mean, I don't remember having to do it, but.
Okay. Oh, there's a walk button.
Oh.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
there's a stealth walk button so the trappers can't get you.
Oh. Well, dang. I always just, like, barely push the stick. Like, oh, here I go. There's a whole dedicated button for that.
What does it want?
I'm about to look this up, because I really don't know. Alright.
Yeah, the torches are in asymmetrical patterns, and it's like, usually that's like, oh, you fix it, but...
Yeah, except this one doesn't have a counterpart.
Yeah. And that camera pullback is tripping me up, too.
Yeah, it really seems like it means something.
I might look it up.
Okay. But I won't look it up. I'll wait. I'll stare up at this giant. I don't think Reveal Invisible has limited range.
It doesn't.
I've been told it doesn't. But let me try it over here.
Oh, it was creature. What was supposed to do?
Here?
No, before I enter their tower.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, we can go back and change that. Have to know which one it is.
Okay.
All right, is it our Are we missing
Well, it's
something
ironic
obvious?
it's something you wouldn't have figured out because you just discovered that button exists. But apparently you're supposed to walk on the vine patterns, but you're supposed to do the sneak button. Because this is the worm room.
So what? I'm just supposed to like do a lap walking?
I don't know. Hold on. This is the fourth tower, right?
Maybe.
Fourth or third. Yeah, because we just did the one where you put animals into the teleporters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like you're about to spout some real BS.
No, what I think is, I think this room might have glitched out because I think there's supposed to be that worm from the ruins that you fought as,
Oh no!
I think that's supposed to be in the center of the room by the descriptions.
Yeah, we had like a cutscene little thing for it, but there's no worm. Uh-oh.
Try leaving the panel, like leaving the whole thing, like coming towards the camera, and then walking back on it with stealth. If that does anything.
So just do a lap stealthy.
No. See, here's the problem with this guide. I don't know if this is the right room, because you can go to these rooms in any order, and they decided to not describe them, they just named them. And it's like, okay, is this the right place? I want to find a more reliable room.
That is in fact not helpful. Unless they describe it in exquisite detail. And that each of the rooms is like distinct enough. Yeah, I'm gonna put my money on this room bugged out. I am glad I saved not too long ago.
I'm watching a video trying to get to this part.
I've done a lap. So do a lap tiptoeing, not the answer.
Doesn't seem to be.
But so help me. I'll do 2 laps. If I summon a trapper...
Okay. When you went into this room, it was like fully colored.
I don't remember.
Okay, so now they're in the condition you're in.
Tier Paratak Celadon.
I wish I had more excuses to summon these little guys.
Okay. Okay. That is a bullshit solution.
Yeah?
Yeah, no wonder we couldn't remember. So here's what you're supposed to do.
Alright, I'm ready for this real
Because
BS.
the worm came out and
Yeah.
it gave you a fright.
Uh-huh.
You're supposed to magically max out your sanity and you'll come out of this.
That's some real bull hockey. I was
Yeah,
thinking about it, and I was like, should I, like, do my sanity or something? And I was like, no, that's a really silly solution. That's my
Like,
slack.
this person, like, went all the way up. And I think the reason why the last time I played, this rune just over time fixed it. It's because I had the Manta Rock rune, and I always cast Magic Bull, so my stats were constantly refilling. So eventually my sanity just came back. So yeah, now you're supposed, when you go into the full thing, that's when you're supposed to sneak through. Otherwise, you'll have to do this again.
Oh.
Why don't you just create the second one?
Because that's going to take... I feel like that's going to take longer than casting this 3 times.
I mean, it might. But it also just means that you don't have any level 7 recovery spells, which, I mean, up to you. But yeah, now you sneak.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like that solution.
That was not good.
No, that's bad. Because there's no indicator that that's what you need to do.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that was like the dream world.
I mean, I did, because that's why I was like, oh, is this not the I don't know if this is an insanity effect, but it's also like what you have to be paying attention to is what the worm did when it showed up. Is it made you crazy? And like, I get what it's saying, but like narratively, that could have been explained better.
Yeah. As a mechanic.
Go to the left to the room, the one that's not a paragon area.
Yeah. Change it to creature.
And change it to creature.
Okay.
That's some bull.
Creature. So are we gonna attack creature or are we gonna dispel creature?
I think dispel creature. Yeah, because what happens is I think maybe it's bind. Depends on what you're trying to do, I guess, or what the options are. But
Ooh, if we could bind him, then we would control him.
Yeah, I don't think that's the case.
But how cool would that be? You could be...
It would be pretty cool.
Skeletor. And then it would be kind of like Psycho Gorman, but not as disappointing.
Oh, no, I know what you have to do. Yeah. It's one of those things where it's like, I can't... There must be something that explains it, because I figured it out before, but not playing it, I can't remember what tells you to do it. Maybe it's in a note or something.
Could be trial and error.
So, you're not... So it's, Pius is summoning Zeltoth.
Right. So I want to do...
What you want to do is summon the thing that beats Zeltoth.
With his, Chatagura.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I guess. Just because every time he's been doing a thing, I've been like, oh, I have to do red.
Right. It's like, if the god is going to be summoned, you can't stop it. Then you need to summon the one that can beat it.
Get zapped, trappers. Alright, so I'm assuming there's another puzzle here. Because both doors are blocked.
I think it's just a lever at the top.
Oh, nope, it's just an open door.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Ooh, I might run out of planets. Oh no.
You'll be fine.
Ow. Oh.
Well, not fine. You can recover.
I'll survive. Hey, Pacific. Blue? How are you, Blue?
Hey.
Yeah, let's get some of that. Gotta re-up my planet supply. Yeah.
Some joke about Orbit scum. I don't know. My brain's just slowly coming back on.
Been there. It's okay. Ah! Get zapped. I caught him that time. Oh, I made a little gushy noise. Alright, more Pargon. You're at the beach? Awesome.
Nice. The whole city, like being the power source for these like magic powers, has some real heavy Full Metal Alchemist vibes.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. It just seems like the whole thing's like, oh, the whole city was a transmutation circle.
Oh, is that a thing in Full Metal Alchemist?
It was in the... I don't know if it is in Brotherhood, but it was in the first one. I can't remember the names of anywhere. Yeah, the country. No, in the one I'm thinking of, it was just the city. Right. Because the moon, the shadow of the moon was the actual, like, hit all the symbols in Brotherhood. That was much cooler than Ishval being like the transmutation circle to turn everything into a philosopher's stone.
Well, you are certainly using some words.
It's one of the animes I like, so it's like I accept it.
I feel like I'm interpreting all of these words you're saying the same way you interpret subgenres of metal. It's like
Right.
a lot of technical phrases get thrown around. Yeah, planets. What do we have? 2 left?
I think, yeah.
Oh, so 3 left. Okay. Alright, now I understand where you're like, this section kind of tedious.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's not hard. It's just, it's a lot of the same. And I kind of wish the game ended differently.
Oh, well, I'm gonna find out how it ends.
Well, it's not, okay, not that how the game ends, because actually the ending, but more so how the last level works. I wish it was different.
Oh, okay. Alright, we have our points of power. So we have to do something.
Yeah.
Attack it?
It sure does seem like it, because it's the same as it's the same thing that was in the basement, which you got rid of by attacking.
Enter by Celadon.
Yeah. Oh, I thought I was gonna have to do that 3 times. I thought I was gonna have to do it in front of each one as their... Oh. Do I have to do it again, but as a different color?
Oh, I see. You need to enchant your gun with each one, so this magic attack is hitting them all instead of allowing one to be hit with a specific attack.
Okay. So...
Not that you can't enchant that. So I was wrong before.
Alright, so equip gun, enchant gun with green.
Enter by
So that means I could soft lock myself here if I didn't have bullets.
Well, you have the other glaive.
Oh, I tried hitting it, but it looked like it didn't do anything. But maybe that's just because it was enchanted.
It
Oh, shoot. How many bullets
See,
do I
here's the
got?
dumb thing. Is it's like, oh, you attacked us with it's like you attacked with this element, so we're gonna summon a guardian of the same element. It's like the whole reason I attacked you with that one is because it's stronger, so now I have a stronger weapon.
Yeah.
Protect yourself.
Hey, mouse catcher.
Although I can't tell from the stream, but I feel like the effect is gone, so maybe this isn't the right idea.
Let's find out.
Yes, let's.
Wait, this is red. We need blue. It is not the end of the stream. You made it, mouse catcher. Okay, it didn't summon a thing that time. Oh, now it's going to.
Are you stuck in this room?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Because it looks like there's a lever at the top. Because
It should be
suggestion, the suggestion I see, you cannot do. And that's the only option. And you can't do institution. Yeah, don't do this because it's just gonna.
No, it's really not.
Or maybe. I don't know. Try it with the blue one because maybe it is working. I don't know.
Yeah, up here, the lever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's already pulled.
Okay, so. Unlock the
Yeah.
Alright. Try doing a magic attack from the center of the room.
You know, I got real confident, and I let those two guys out, and now they're both over here, causing problems.
Oh, can you not enter this little circle?
No.
Or- Okay, then. Because the solution I'm seeing is to do a magical attack with Manta Rock and hit them all at once. Which you're definitely hitting them all at once, but you don't have Manta Rock. So
Yeah,
what do you do? You don't have Manta Rock.
Ow. Come on, planets, get here on time. Alright, there we go. Yeah. I forgot that they'll fight each other. And he took care of the blue one. So, red beats green. Yeah, attacking him with melee doesn't do anything. Also, my sword growls?
Everything growls when you have it enchanted, or it makes a special sound.
I never noticed the, like, growly noise. Like, I noticed it made special noise, but I never picked it up as a growl. Is there a way? Yeah, I can't cast it. Also, there's 5 things. 4 of those. Oh, there's 5 of those. Okay. And you said shooting them with the enchantment is not correct.
Try using a 7-point magic attack.
Alright.
Because what I'm thinking it is, from what I'm reading, is if you have Mantarok, it'll blow them all up at once. If you don't, it'll destroy only one of them, and then you have to fight a horror.
Oh, okay.
But I hope that's right.
Well, let's give it a shot, see what happens. Okay, what did a 7 point?
Okay. I wonder if you could have done that with 3 point, because it seemed to just be taking down one at a time, but it didn't. You'd think that it would keep the glow on it if that was the case.
Yeah, that was really not giving me the information I needed from that.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you. The reason why this part's hard for me is because I usually have the get out of jail free card of like Mantarok.
Yeah.
So these puzzles are much easier when you can do all alignments at once.
I believe it. Seems like it would be much easier.
And then you don't have to memorize things.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about like the rock paper scissors element of it.
Yeah.
And
What's fun too is like there's some spells where the alignment doesn't really matter, like reveal invisible for the most part.
Yeah.
And it's just like it just does the opposite of what another one does. And so Mantarok, they allow it to do its normal thing, but then also something extra. Like if you do reveal invisible with Mantarok, not only do you reveal invisible for all colors, but you yourself become invisible.
What?
So monsters won't attack you. And I didn't realize that for a long time.
That's wild. Alright, so we want
Summon
monster?
Summon creature, yeah. Because you're trying to summon Chaturga.
Oh, right.
Combat Zeltoth.
That is what we were trying to do. Huge stone block etched with bizarre etchings. Dominates the room. Is it art? Is it?
That's not
A memorial?
open that door.
Of the original evidence? Bastard's Eyes. Internment of its loathsome conquerors? I don't know.
Or bastardization. I went away. I was just gonna try to do Raziel's voice. Reading that.
You are not God. Ooh, okay. So I want to. I need dispel green.
Yes.
I'm just gonna do a big one. Hopefully it'll work on the y-axis because I'm higher up.
Yeah, it should.
All right, good. And sweet, it worked. Hopefully I have enough planets to make it to the door. I need to take a breather.
Yeah, typically you jump off here and reload it.
So a little more worried that I was going to run out of breath, and that I would have enough planets for normal, but then she's going to be like, oh, hold on a minute, and it's like, oh, now I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
Our final Pargon is upon us. Yeah, I can understand why they'd want to do this twice, and I appreciate that they there's some level of puzzle in it, but it really does seem a little too tedious.
It kind of makes me think that originally, Edward Roivas, I think is his name, would have just found it and learned about it, and then you would have taken that information here, but it's like, I wonder if it was like, yeah, that's too confusing to not have done it once already.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, no, don't put me here. Well, you know what I'm gonna do. Let's bind them.
Oh yeah, actually.
I just didn't want to fight 3 of them at once.
Hold on, I think it might be in frame. I barely ever use that spell, so I wasn't sure. Okay. Well.
Or does it need to be the same alignment?
I'm pretty sure it needs to be the
beater.
the conquering alignment.
Oh, conquering. That's a good word.
There it is. Now you're in control.
No, I'm not.
Oh no, sorry. You don't control them. They just fight on your side.
Well, thanks for taking them out, even though the other one... Oh, it did work! So they must have killed that other one that was possessed by me.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Everything's fine. Worked out great. Nope. That's not what I... Oh, is that what I want?
What?
Oh, yes it is.
Yes. It is.
Alright, let's go to the spider realm. Oh, I hear you. You're not getting me, trappers. Wherever you are.
Went over there somewhere.
Oh, wait. No, I've been in here before. I already opened this door. This is the bastardization thing.
Yes.
So that means this is the exit. Alright, catch my breath. Alright. Can she make it the whole way?
Woo! She'll take a hit, I think. Oh, she made it.
Just barely. Alright. Ready on her planets. Save the game.
Yeah. Personally, I would cast a red magic pool.
Oh, that's a good one.
Like a 7-point magic pool, so it stays around a while. Because I'll tell you, it's can be useful to use magic against bias, but chances are he'll hit you before you can finish as well. And to me, it's better just to not worry about it and use the enchanting leaf.
I like that I just saved, and it was like, "Do you want to save?" And I was like, "Yes."
You're a cautious cat.
Mm-hmm. Cat's famously cautious.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Roman Skeletor?
You're just in time. The summoning spell I began 2,000
Is that
years
just like the
ago
hip bones?
is finally complete.
Yeah, it's a.
You will now have the honor of becoming the first
It's an upside down
morsel
skeleton,
for my lady
or an upside down
Xanatos.
spine on top of some
An
other.
appetizer for the
decoration
banquet
bones.
your race shall
I
provide.
thought that was just like the hips.
You
And he's
forget
holding
what
it upside
means
down.
to be
That thing's got a
human
long
pious.
spine.
The human
No,
race
I'm
will
saying
never
at
go
some
quietly
point,
into the darkness.
it becomes
For as
something
long
else.
as you have spent
Oh,
summoning
okay.
your lord, people have struggled against you. Now, thanks to their efforts, I have 3 of the ancient's
this
essences.
voice.
Now,
Yeah, I
pious.
absolutely recognize
This
it, but I don't remember who it is.
the end.
The end
do I know this
indeed.
voice?
Oh, bro, it's pre-rendered. Oh no, Wiffle Sky Beacon. Oh shoot, are we actually gonna see this thing?
Yeah, we are. You get to see a gob fight in 3 parts. It's not super spectacular, but you get to see it.
Oh, I like her hip jiggle.
Yeah.
So sassy.
Zelotop is the most interesting of the three, I think.
Yeah.
But her minions are not.
Ooh, I got crab claws.
You're the dread lobster.
I would order that at Red Lobster. The Dread Lobster.
Angara Parka Sand Cell Parka.
Dread lobster.
Yeah. Dread Lobster for sure.
Enter by Record Cell
Oh, got rid of your magic tool.
Ow.
Make sure you collect the essence when it's there.
Alright, so I need to dispel that?
Yeah, when you hit him, it makes it appear, and then you go and attack it.
But right now, if I hit him, I just bounce off and I lose sanity.
Right, but it's there. It's right there.
Oh, where?
Over there.
Enter by
It
You're
disappeared.
walking towards it right now.
Yeah, but it disappeared.
No, it didn't now. It was
Where?
in the foreground. It was on the right, or the right side of the field. Right. Well, it faded away now, but it'll show up. Hidden.
Enter by Record Cell
Ow!
Ooh, my internet's bad right now.
Oh, he's gonna hit me. Oh, shoot. Well, I hope everybody wants to see Dread Lobster again, because I'm losing this fight. What's this freaking club music playing? Ooh, you whiffed. I'm gonna get one hit in.
Enter by Record Cell
Oh, nope. Okay, so I have to hit him to make it appear. Alright, well, go ahead and go. I forgot how much of a banger this fight theme is. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Stop watching and bring it back up. Stop doing the thing every half second. It cuts out sound.
Oh, no.
Fool! I spit at thee. The
Oh,
darkness
saliva.
shall be eternal.
Say what?
I hate the internet we have here so much.
It's a Comcast.
No, it's Spectrum. We pay
Oh, that's...
extra for high speed internet, and we definitely don't get it. Not only that, our connection is super shitty, so it'll just randomly just blink out on us, like it's doing with me right now.
Are you in a spot where it's like, you have one option?
Yep.
Fun.
And it's like, hey, do you want to pay for more internet and fall for that? And it's like, yeah, sure. And it's like, oh, yeah, it's super easy. Let's get you converted. Hey, no problem. But it's like, hey, I want to go back down. Oh, no, we can't.
Oh, no. Oh. Well, starting this with a little less health.
Go ahead and, first thing you do is cast your a 3-point Turga mana pool.
Miserivus, you're just in
And
time.
then when you get a chance, do the stronger
summoning
one.
spell I began 2,000 years ago is
The
finally
magic
complete.
pool for mana?
You will now have the honor
For-
of becoming
no, for,
the first morsel
health. Okay.
for my lady Zelatop. An appetizer for the banquet your race shall provide.
You forget what it means to be human, Pious. The human race will never
Jennifer
go
Hale.
quietly into the
Know
darkness.
that name.
Oh,
For as
yeah,
long
yeah,
as you
yeah.
have spent summoning your lord, people have struggled against you. Now,
Does he hit
thanks to
himself in
their
the face
efforts,
with that
I
staff?
have 3 of the ancient's essences.
Absolutely
now,
he does.
Pious,
There's a lot of
this
people.
is the end.
Is that Shepard?
The end
Yeah, them
indeed.
ship.
Yeah, that's why.
But where do I... That's not where I recognize this voice from. It's bringing up an old memory. I'm trying to figure it out.
I gotta eat my biscuit.
Oh, she was also Rivet in Rift Apart.
The Ratchet and Clank game. On tonight's card in the main event, it's Sassy, hip-wiggling, flesh eyeball monster versus the Dread Lobster. I like that that's a cutscene by itself, and then it cuts, and then starts a new cutscene.
I mean, this is asking a lot for the GameCube in 2002.
That's true. It's like, you want me to play 2 cutscenes?
Look, man, I can do it, but I'm gonna need to catch a breath in between.
Need a break? Gotta get a cigarette? It was 2002, you could do that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I should shoot him, but...
Probably can. I don't know if it'll do the same. So
All right.
eventually you break the essence, and then you start attacking him directly.
Okay. So, magic pool.
Yeah, just a 3.1, so you can pull it out before he gets there.
Well, I don't have
Oh,
enough
jeez.
magic, so...
Enter by Celoton.
Yeah, just stay back far away from him because you can dodge his magic attack while you recharge. Until, yeah,
Oh, he...
spell you-
Oh, you...
If he's using the purple one, just expect that to happen. So honestly, what I would do
Yeah.
is I would hot
Enter by
the level 3 shield spell and the healing spell. So that way you can just quick pull them off. You don't have to like go through the menu or anything. Die, monster. Go for one.
Ow.
Enter by Celoton.
Oh!
What is the job? A miserable pile of other people's secrets.
Alright, maybe if I hit this... Alright, will that buy me enough time?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a ghost. Oh, yeah! I'm coming. Just you wait. I'm gonna beat the crap out of Skeletor. Yeah! Ow. Oh, I gotta hit it again. Oh, that. Alright. I thought I was gonna have a bit more with that. Ah!
Enter by Celoton.
Oh, I'm her again. Oh, I'm me again. Uh-oh. I don't want to be me again. Me is injured.
You should go ahead and shield spell quick binding.
I think I'm just gonna die. I don't think I have enough room to even get off a 3-point shield.
No, you. Well, you got rid of it. It's protected you for one hit.
That's true. That is what I needed to do. So now... Okay, let's try this. So let's assign it. We don't need a chant item, so let's do recovery. And then...
Oh. That's where I recognize her voice. She
What's
was the
that?
voice in Dark Watch.
Oh!
She's Cassidy in Dark Watch.
Enter by Celoton.
There we go. Alright, another one. Ooh, yeah. These little ones, they're gonna help me. Ah.
Oh, I guess when you become them, you have their stats. Maybe for during that time you have their health too. I don't know.
Maybe. Oh yeah, I got some shields. Sweet. Let me hit this. Oop, it's over here. Ooh yeah, cutscene. Come on, Dread Lobster. Okay, 4 hands to 1 eye laser is a pretty good attack though.
He's gonna get you with this cheddar miscut.
I like
I
that.
said no.
I laughed. I thought that was funny. Excuse me. George Washington coming through. You gotta hit it, George. Alright, he's all the way over there, so let's get the shield up. I do like that when you get the new shield, like the new stuff, where it just doesn't make the old stuff obsolete. Because it is so much faster.
Yeah, it is circumstantial.
Absolutely. But it's still like, oh man, yeah, I can't just not have those fast ones here. They're like literally saving my life.
Like yeah, if you remember to take a hit and not get overzealous, then that one free hit would save you.
Yeah. Ooh, you're gonna get wrecked.
You're gonna be so mad.
Oh no, there's more of them now. Oh my gosh, what is that? Flesh jaw. What a cool design. I love Dread Lobster.
What I like about this whole...
Is that a tractor beam claw?
Yeah, when you see the gods fight, I really like how it shows why this element beats this element. Because, like, Zeltop is trying to do, like, psychedelic, like, freak-out shit to a creature that doesn't tank. So none of it works. And, like, later on, it's like, in the other one, Chiturga tries to do stuff to, Uria. Like, it's like magic, so it's like your strength doesn't matter if I control everything around me. And then your magic doesn't affect, or your magic takes brain power, and if I make you insane, you can't do anything.
Oh, that's really cool. I love that.
Do you think Dread Lobster is a cousin to Mantis Dog? I don't know if they're related, but they definitely go to the same barber. They have some things.
Ow. Oh, you're limping too, huh?
Nah, he's just mocking you.
It's like,
The second you put shield up, he's gonna just spring.
he's like, this is what you look like.
Oh, my foot, that's you. That's what you sound like.
Ah, dodged it. Get chump. Get cut. Ooh, I'm a little winded. Hang on.
You should have known better than to attack Captain Briggs.
Alright, you teleport. I'll heal. Where'd you go? Over here, huh? Trying to teleport where the camera can't see, huh?
Yeah,
Thought you could get away with it.
I will say, it's both a good thing and disappointed that there are no sanity effects possible during this fight.
Yeah, because
I
he's
feel
just.
like
Okay.
that would be a fun mechanic. It's like, if you want to make it hard, let yourself go crazy.
Yeah. But he's just constantly taking your sanity, so there's not like any way to counter it.
Yeah.
With Dispel, I'll just cast it again. A dead lobster. Dread lobster is not care for your illusion. Tractor beam claw is awesome, and I need to make a mod.
I can.
Wait, so if you had the Mantarok powers, who do you summon here at the end?
You still summon the Odyssey.
Oh, okay.
Mantarok's not your, because Mantarok is bound, so you can't
Yeah.
summon Mantarok. He's
not so
bound.
easily destroyed. No. My death is just the beginning.
It's just been revoked. It's like the one-liner doesn't make any sense.
Looks
Check,
like your
please.
it looks like your ticket's punched. I do like the connection of Mantis God and Dread Lobster.
I do too.
What have I done?
Probably saved the world.
Well, see, here's the thing. You summoned an equally terrifying and terrible god
Quickly,
to
Alex!
deal with the one god
We
that
must
was
find
being,
this creature!
summoned.
It cannot be allowed to remain in this universe!
Oh, okay. We gotta
Now
bind
you
it.
need to dispel the creature.
Oh, I thought we were gonna bind it, but okay. Dispel.
Good heavens, no, not that one.
Not that one?
Really?
You lied to me.
All right, bind is protect.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Yeah.
Ah, that's the ticket.
You have saved us all. You have doomed us all. Ah, you saved me from that gunshot. Too bad I got stabbed. It's such a quick cutscene. It was like 4 seconds.
It is
They really did
finally
not have the
over, my
budget
dear.
to stretch that out.
The Ancients' plans are finished. For now, at least. You have proved to be an incredibly courageous young woman.
Yeah, I'm
Your mother and
badass.
father would have been proud of you. Just as I am. I'm sorry it had to be like this. It's not quite the inheritance I had in mind for you. But there was so little time. And so much to do.
I like that his eyes are
Goodbye,
see-through.
Alex.
That also means that he has
I
no
will miss
back to
you.
his head.
It's true.
Oh, good. You left
Now
the
you
book.
gotta
As
go
I
back to
gazed
your
up at
life
the ancient I had
working at
brought
dress
into this
barns.
world to stop Pius,
Knowing what's truly out
my
there.
mistake was made clear. This ancient could lay the world to ruin just as easily as Pius's would have. And yet, as quickly as it began, it ended. To think that once I could not see beyond the veil of reality, to see those who dwell behind. I was once a fool.
A fool in love. But yeah, a weapon even in the right hands is still a weapon.
Yeah. That's cool. Oh, I hear it thinking. Ah, you have overcome the darkness that has prevailed over 2 millennia. Its accomplishment will begin a new era for humanity. Now, would you like to record this grand occasion in the pages of human history? Yes, I would.
Yes.
Memory of Ben Dyack.
Yes.
Guessing someone's dad, considering 1920. Or granddad.
Yeah, probably their dad.
Oh, yeah, probably the patriarch of the Dyack family.
I wonder how long this game was in development, because that makes me sad. Because I was thinking about it. This game came out in 2002.
Yeah.
And it's in dedication to his relative of some sort, like 2 years prior. And then I think about how this game opened. And it's like, was this game birthed from depression? Because I could believe that.
Maybe. I don't know how long it was in, but I believe it started off as a N64 game. And then when it was like, oh, this isn't going to be ready for when this is ready, the GameCube's going to be out, or it's going to be too close. Let's take what we've done and move it to the GameCube. I think that's what this game did.
Yeah. If it wasn't birthed from that event, then it makes me wonder how ironic that is, or just unfortunate timing for someone to be working on a game like this, and then your father dies.
Yeah. That's got to be tough.
Yeah. We got doctors.
Ooh.
Doctors a camera.
We might have missed it. I'm curious who, it probably already went by, who did like sound design for this game.
I don't know.
Because a lot of people mentioned how good the music and sound design were. It's like, well, who's getting the credit for that? Oh, she's also Zelothoth.
Oh, that's neat. Oh yeah, because Zelothoth is two voices layered on top of each other.
Oh, right, because there's the whisper.
Yeah, it also makes it seem more crazy that you hear two voices from the same character.
That's a really neat effect, an idea that I did not pick up on. I thought that said NFL. It's like the NFL Mario testing team? No.
Yeah.
Mike Fukudua. Fukuda?
Yeah.
Fukuda? I love that name.
So, thoughts?
I really liked it. I thought that was a really good game. I understand why people want a sequel so much now.
Yeah. But here's the question.
Yeah.
That I've mulled over. It's like, I would love another of this game, but honestly, I think I would prefer a remake to a sequel.
Yeah.
Because I don't know where you could go from here as far as a sequel.
Well, the Book of Eternal Darkness still exists.
Yeah, it's going to continue.
So I have
one idea, which...
All right, what's your idea? Because I have an idea, but I want to hear yours.
It's kind of too plot heavy for what this game is. But it's like the big loose end is that Mantarok is still exists. It's just bound.
Yeah.
And someone in the future breaks that bind and try and use the god that beats all. So then you would have to people would try to go through history trying to figure out a way to both recreate one of the gods, because canonically you at least destroy one of them. I guess that would be the alignment. Whatever you start with, it would change. And then also utilize all three at once to combat Mantarok.
Ooh.
But other than that, like, I can't think of a way to go from here.
I had a different idea. So, like, my thought being, Jennifer's the actor.
Voice actress. Alex.
I almost called her Buffy, but it's not. It's Alex. My thought being, all right, she had this happen. Like, she saw beyond the veil. She's gonna go like, not completely bananas, but like,
Yeah.
she's gonna lose it somewhat. And then people are gonna be like, she's gonna open up to someone and be like, hey, weird shit. And then they're gonna be like, I worry about you. And then she's gonna be like, uh-oh, people are worrying about me. If I lose this house, like, and there's like an estate sale, someone's gonna eventually find, I'm not gonna be able to keep this book under control anymore. And like, it'll be found and someone will use it. Willingly or unwillingly. And then like, so that drives her to be even more reclusive and wild. And then that does happen. And then that's how the book gets out.
So, I like that idea if they were a show of it. That's a really good, like, show plot. The thing about it being a game thing, though, is, like, the point of the Eternal Darkness is you go through the generations and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I would love that, where it's like, hey, you know, the person went crazy and someone, like, you know, during the, like, it's not even like an estate sale, just, you know, I don't know what legality has to go into it. When you get taken to a asylum and you can't keep up your house, and then someone finds the lost city, because the lost city is still there.
Yeah. Well, my thought being, it would be, like, the thing wouldn't follow Alex. Like,
Right.
She'd lose everything. Someone would find it, and then the game would be, like, just someone who found the book and is, getting, like, surprise flash. So it's like, oh, pick up the book, and you touch it, and you're now transported. Like, and you could do, like, with modern effects, doing things like the room, like you walk out of, you establish, like, the house that they're in, and then they touch the book, and then as you go back to a part of the house that you're familiar with, like, the layout is changing, things are coming through walls, like, every time you go through a room, something's different, and it's, like, basically turning into the environment that you are traveling back to.
Yeah.
And then having your flashbacks and your things that way, and then maybe the person who got the house itself uncovered the city, found Manta Rock, and is working, or found something, and so you have that other side of it.
Yeah, I definitely think what would be a fun thing to do is basically what you're saying, because Pius didn't know what he was getting into, and then just became bound by the god when he touched the essence. But the implication is, like, those have been around.
Yeah.
He just is the first one to find it. So it's like someone does the same thing, but accidentally frees Manta Rock. And it's like, then that's the thing. It's like, from there, it's like, how do the chapters things work? But I guess it wouldn't have to work the same. But let's do the flip side.
All right.
If they were to remake it,
Okay.
what are some ideas you have for fun sanity effects for modern times? And I'll give you one, because with the NVIDIA, like what it's doing right now for me, it just knows where I am and blocking out the background.
Mm-hmm.
I originally had this idea when Kinect was a thing, but I guess if you played it on PC, you could, you know, webcam, and like, oh, you'd have to give people a reason to have their webcams on or something, but sort of an idea of one of the sanity effects is like a TV turns on and it's just that image, but it measures where you are versus the background, and then it makes like fake shit running down, like overlays it.
That would be really
So you just suddenly you see an image of yourself in the game, but then like you see something behind you in the game.
That would be
I don't know how they
wild.
do that, but that'd be cool.
Yeah, if they could pull that off, that would be awesome.
You too will come to understand fear as I have.
I know, I feel like definitely stuff with like connection errors, or like connecting to internet-based things could be
Yeah.
one that they pull. And then
Stuff
things
like Inscription is a close. It's definitely inspired by the sanity
Ooh,
effects.
yeah.
In this, where it's like the closest we're gonna get to new ones, but I feel like the Eternal Darkness team would go real, like they would really try to do some stuff that we hadn't seen to make it like really unexpected.
Yeah, like having to go through your files was a really cool idea. I know a few games have pulled the Doki Doki thing, and it reads like, oh, what's your Steam name? And it calls you that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I
fake
think
game needing to
something-
update. All unsaved progress will be lost. That's a good one.
I don't know if a program could do this, but something that would be fun is instead of it being quick sanity effects, if your sanity is low enough, it does mild things like all over your computer. Like I don't know if it could, so you have the game up, and then while you're crazy, it just inches all your icons in a random direction very, very slowly. So the longer you play, the more you come back, and it's like something's off. Like it's like you're going like actually crazy until it takes long enough. It's like, oh god, these are all out of order and not where they were before. But it's like that would require people to allow this game to have reach into your system, which people wouldn't want it to do.
Yeah.
So it has to be within the game, just like this. But this also could do stuff with the GameCube, but not really.
It could. Ooh, another thing that would be fun is if it, if you're online, if it can know, like, read basic information, tell you what the weather's like outside. Like, just give you information about where you are. I feel like that would be a modern one.
I remember an effect in a game I played on Newgrounds, I think, years ago that tripped me up. I thought was super cool. And it was like something about the end of the world. And you know how there's the easy to write program in like Flash where it just you'll see a clock and it just measures the time on the computer itself.
No,
So
but
it's
okay.
like a face clock in the game. Or
Oh,
clock
yeah,
would
it just
display
reads-
the time it actually is.
Yeah.
This would do that plus a certain amount of time, and it would be like the world ends on this day at this time. So it's like whenever you play, the world's about to end according to the game.
Oh.
Because it's always like 6 hours away from whatever current time and date it actually is.
Ooh, that would be fun.
Because like I don't think you could sanity effect trick people as easily anymore, but you could definitely like, especially on a sequel because people are expecting it.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like you could definitely put stuff in there knowing they're expecting it that would be cool.
Yeah.
And if someone never played the original, it would be like, oh, what the hell's happening? Like the accurate weather report kind of stuff. Or one thing it could definitely do is I don't know what to call it, but it's like, you know when like a video or something, the image will get stuck and then does it like smear effect?
Oh, yeah.
Like, what is that called? It's like all the pixels will freeze, but then any that change will get altered. So it's like whatever's happening behind the picture is like
Yeah.
moving the top one.
It's that corrupted look. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, you could put that in the game at random parts.
That would be really cool.
You could also make it to where the game freezes, but without actually having anything going on, it plays a fake background, like, oh, your video card just crashed,
Mm-hmm.
but you're still controlling it, but you're not.
Yeah.
So it's like when you come back, you're not like taking damage because it's not like a bullshit thing.
One that is more prevalent in online games, but that would be fun to use, is if you're running somewhere and then it like takes wherever you were 1 second earlier and jumps you back there, like you're having a lag spike. And that would be especially fun if you were running from something and it's like burp, burp.
Or not even like fake lag, but sort of like controlled lag, like it's doing it on purpose. That way it feels authentic. It's kind of like we put a very controlled bug in the game on purpose to make it seem authentic.
But then it's not a bug because you did it on purpose.
Well, yeah, I know, but I'm saying like functionality, it works exactly the same, so it feels very real.
Kind of like when you were walking through the floor in the one part.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, this is a obvious... this has happened to me in games when it wasn't supposed to.
I feel like I mentioned this before, but I think it's funny how there's one particular sanity effect that aged a lot, that aged better than it was when it first came out. And it's the fake blue screen of death. Because, like, I don't know what the crash screen of a GameCube looks like, but I'm pretty sure it's not that. And it's like, when you see that on a GameCube, it's like, well, that's definitely not real because that's a computer thing. I don't think the GameCube does that. But nowadays, people emulate it. Mm-hmm. So it actually does seem real if you're doing it in full screen.
Yeah, that was a really cool. I like the crash screen a lot. Because that also got me.
Yeah. I do wish the crash screen, though, glitched out a little bit before it happened. Because it's just like, bing. It's like, well, I mean, yeah, it happens, but things don't usually crash immediately. Like, there's a little bit of a struggle before it happens.
Yeah, you have that moment of, uh-oh, and then it's borked.
See, now the ideas I'm having are getting into, yeah, that would be cool. Pretty sure it's impossible, though. It's like, say, Eternal Darkness remakes on Steam, and then one of the sanity effects is it'll go through your Steam library and locate a music and sound effects file of a different game, and then just suddenly start playing like audio of a different game while you're playing.
That would be so cool. That seems doable.
Yeah, but it would require... I feel like... I don't know what it would require, because I know that back in the day, any computer game, you'd get like a free soundtrack because it had to load all the files, but I mean, they're all there still. I don't know how it works then.
Yeah, they're on your computer somewhere, but it would have to be able to read the file.
Fake DMs from a friend. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
Or the phantom Steam message that comes up in Inscription, which fully got me.
I don't remember a phantom Steam message.
Doesn't always happen. But, it looked at my friends list and randomly popped up Sebastian's name. And it was like, hey man, how's it going? And I was like, I got fully caught off guard by that. Was it Pony Island? Okay.
Oh, that's funny.
I got fully caught off guard by that. Because I was like, oh, I haven't heard from you in a while. Then I realized, oh, this is fake.
That's really great. I like that.
That reminds me of when you had that Wario screaming file for Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Imagine actually hearing that Internal Darkness. Yeah.
What's the Wario screaming file?
So, I'll share it in the Discord. There's this video of someone took the magazine ad for WarioWare, where he's like, yeah, and he's like surrounded by gold, and they did that like Photoshop thing where they'll make him talk by like irising out and in the mouth. Mm-hmm. But they just made it like this just really long thing of Wario laughing. It's stupid, but I think it's super funny. And when I was gonna redo Vampire the Masquerade on stream, every single video had gotten copyright claimed. So I was like, I'm gonna take all the files that are licensed music and put in okay music, but name them the same thing. So like, for example, in the Asylum Club, instead of the music that plays there, it's that You Are Dead song from what's that game called? total distortion, and it's just really funny. But just to test it out, I took the audio from that ridiculous Wario laughing video and put it as the soundtrack for a place. So you walk in there, it's just it's just like the whole time, and we were dying.
That's
laughing at that.
pretty funny.
Yeah, I miss being able to do that. You just can't. You can't easy mod a game like that anymore. Or it's just like, here's the song I want to hear. Let me name it the same thing, and that's all I've got to do.
DRM.
Yeah,
Does all those anti-piracy measures.
I guess. It's also just like, I don't know where the audio files go and interpret them, but I'm also not great at computers. But,
I didn't even know about the old trick where you just rename stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. If you start the game though and do like new game, you'll see that you unlock more things.
So I just go start game.
Yes.
I previously completed Eternal Darkness.
Yes.
Well,
Flesh.
you can't skip this, so.
Bone.
You can.
Bound
But-
together with the
so
oddest
next
magical
time,
incantation.
It's either when you beat it this time.
This
or the
wretched
next
book is
time.
where it all
Yeah.
began so long ago.
When you
Before time.
I think it's in
Before
the options
humanity.
menu. You can do a chapter.
I am Dr. Edward Roivas.
Oh.
I am
So
a
when you're
clinical
looking for,
psychologist.
like, if
I
you
am
need to
also
record something
dead.
Special for
This is not my story,
time schedule,
nor even the
you don't
story
Yeah.
of the Roivas family. It is the
pick that
story
chapter
of humanity.
specifically.
Like it or not, believe
would
it or
be
not, as you will. Your perceptions will not change reality, but simply color it. Humanity has been on the edge of extinction for 2 millennia, ignorant of so much and dependent on so few.
I love the
The
skull,
guardians
like,
grow restless.
crescent thing
Their
around
time
the skull and
once
spine
again
on the book. That's so
near.
cool.
Whether by fate or
There's,
misfortune,
like, little
my
snaps.
family has crossed
Yeah.
their path,
Shut.
and they didn't take kindly to it. Their attention turns to my granddaughter, for she is the last of my line, and the last hope for humanity.
Do I keep my stuff?
But you do keep a very valuable thing. That's knowledge of how the game works.
Yeah.
If you play it the first time, you experiment. If you play it the first time, chances are, I think the only way to magic and codex is the same as the spell lists. But then when you get the rune later, it's like, I remember what this rune does, and you just like with it. You can learn this. You can get this ahead of time. You just don't in the game. You just don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But since you've played it already, you have knowledge you shouldn't have. You can do some things.
Game is really loud now. Oh, well.
Yeah, the cutscene is super loud for some reason.
Turned it down.
What
Thanks.
time is it?
Hi, Splitter.
3:33.
Oh,
Hello?
Splitter Fix, you missed it. Beat the game.
Yeah, who's this?
This is Inspector LaGrasse of the Rhode Island Police. I'm sorry to disturb you, but there's been an accident with your grandfather.
I'll be on the next flight out.
Do we know how he died?
Huh?
How did he die? He dies in, like, in-game.
A bone thief rips it off.
That's right.
Miss Roivas, I'm pleased to meet you. I trust you had a
Is
pleasant
Rhode
trip.
Island also where
yes, I suppose
the
so,
mansion is in the first
Yes,
Alone
my
in the Dark?
condolences.
Is that a
This
callback?
is most
I
unpleasant.
think it's
It's a shame we couldn't
Massachusetts.
meet under brighter circumstances.
Oh, you're right.
Yes, it is.
Because
Can we get this over with, please?
they wanted to
Of
go
course.
real hard into
This
the
way.
Lovecraft.
But I
Where
must
this
warn
game
you,
was like, let's
it's not
put
a
it
pleasant
next
sight.
to. Not exactly next to, but let's just put it
I'm
close
afraid
to
there's
Massachusetts.
not much to
Lovecraft,
see.
Massachusetts. Although there is a really fun two-parter reference to Lovecraft, three-parter, I guess, where when you see the name of the asylum that
Miss Roivas,
Maximilian Roivas is locked up
is
in,
that your
he's in
grandfather, Edward?
the
Yes, it's him.
Joffrey,
He's wearing
no,
our family
yeah,
ring.
the Jefferson and Combs mental institute or mental asylum,
I don't
Yeah.
understand.
which is a
Why are you
reference to
showing me
Jeffrey
this?
Combs, which is a
Check
reference
dental
to
records or something? What's wrong with you?
his role in Reanimator, which is a H.P.
I'm
Lovecraft
sorry.
movie.
Oh, okay.
It's my job, lady. You're the only living relative
I have not
we
seen
know
Reanimator,
who
but
can
I do
check
love
dental
Jeffrey
records.
Combs because he's in
There's no head.
Star Trek
None of
DS9.
this makes sense. There's no sign of
Jeffrey
intrusion,
Combs is
and
great.
there's
Who's
certainly
in
a lot of
DS9?
force used here.
He played his main character is Wei Yun,
In my 20 years on the force,
who's like
we have no
second.
evidence except for the body.
He's like the right hand of one of the founders, like the main founder. And then they end up putting him in lots of different makeup for a bunch of different aliens. But his reoccurring character is Wei Yun.
There must be
I don't remember
clue in
that
this old
name
mansion revealing what
off the
happened.
top of my head.
I want answers.
So do I.
No, his right hand doesn't come off. But he is a clone, so his head comes off a few times. And then he shows up later.
I'm so sad about that.
What?
Just Deeves was referencing Salazar in Resident Evil 4, and I was gonna like do my imitation of his voice, and then it just reminded me of like what the new one is like and what the new one looks like, and I'm like, man,
The new Salazar?
yes,
Does he look different?
oh yes.
Oh, okay.
It
Salazar is like the
bums me
big
out.
dude in the trench coat, right?
No, he's the little
Oh, that guy, the Napoleon dude.
Ramon Salazar.
He looks, I mean, he does look different, but he looks way closer to his original model than I was expecting.
Yeah, that's Chief Mendez.
Oh, okay.
But no,
Hey, Larson.
he looks very different to me.
I mean, he is quite a bit different, but he's still like a lot closer than I was expecting. I feel like it's
See, here's what I was expecting.
Yeah.
I was expecting them to do it right, because like, sure, if you want him to sound different, I guess fine, but like, why would you change them? There's so many things they're doing in that where it's like, what was the choice there? Like, why did you decide this? You know what to do.
First I gotta hit yes, and then oh, Larcy got back from. There we go. It was a movie.
Early screening the D&D movie.
That's not a great review. Is
Phil
it happened?
Isaac in the Dead Space remaster. Yeah.
Oh, this movie
Oh.
was. This room was always crappy.
Yeah.
I thought it was falling apart. I just didn't notice how banged up it was.
No, I think it's because you see this room so many times throughout the ages that it seems like it's worse in her. It is worse in her time, but you do see it in better conditions.
Oh, that might be it. Hey, Terra Sky. To answer you and Splinter, I really liked it. I thought it was very good.
I had no knowledge
Like,
of what was to come. Nor did
It's
I care.
definitely working with more ideas than it can
It will also change you. As you
do,
read this, you
and
will
that
come
makes
to
it
learn
just
fear as I have.
ache for a sequel.
You too will come
What do you
to
mean by
understand.
that?
Like where you got all this stuff with like these elder gods, and you have like this thing that's gone throughout history, and you have this book. Like there's so many ideas that I feel like they could just keep expanding on,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Now has
and
purpose.
like that where
For I have learned
it had more of a universe than this game had
Yeah.
time to explore.
Yeah, because like I love Resident Evil, but like Resident Evil 1, if it stopped there, I'd be like, beginning, middle, and end. All right, it was zombies. And when they brought out Resident Evil 2, they'd like kind of shake things up a bit. And then with 3, it was like, well, we're going to action. Like that Resident Evil is kind of evolving beyond what it was. Where I feel like this could still stay what it is, but expand on that for a sequel.
Yeah, I think the problem for me is it's really hard to imagine that's what we were talking about earlier, what that would be, because I think it fits so well that it's we're in modern times and this goes backwards in history, unless there was some sort of alternate book that was a separate history, or you went very, which like both of those, like, that's a thing you can do, but I don't think I'd be that into them.
I don't know. I feel like, so one of the things with this one is you've got, when you're going back through time, it's everything that's connected to Roman Skeletor.
Well, yeah,
but
it's everything that's connected to the Eternal Darkness.
But specifically Roman Skeletor. Like,
right.
It's people who have some level of it, but they always come up to Roman Skeletor, and then that's how they meet their end, is because of his dealings. Where I feel like in a sequel, you could have it so this thing has existed throughout super long time, and you can have people that have interacted with it that didn't know why they were interacting with her, didn't have a central connected plot that was as clear as Roman Skeletor. It was
Pause for a second.
Uh-huh.
And go down to the bottom skull. Huh. I guess it's on the main menu, where you can select chapters, or maybe it's not in this first New Game Plus.
Ah. But yeah, so like you have someone who at some point interacted with it, and then maybe they went crazy, maybe they didn't, maybe they have some sort of connection to it in later years, maybe they don't, but like the idea being that it wasn't all there for leading up to the same thing.
Yeah.
So I feel like you could do it with the time traveling element with that.
You know what you could also do?
I
mean, I'm kind of a one-trick pony with this game. The idea of the plot being someone frees Mantarok, like the god who can't be beaten.
Yeah.
If you do the opposite way, Pius wasn't the only one who was doing stuff. You play on the opposite side of trying to resurrect the god that's going to destroy everything, but it's all this other stuff that was going on.
Oh.
And then at the end of it, this whole confrontation with Alex defeating him happens, but then oh yeah, after that, Mantarok comes back, and then the person who's doing that story wins.
I need you to die, skeletons. I'm just describing the first game. That's not the first game.
Yeah, you're saying other people who came across the Eternal Darkness.
Yeah.
The problem is, I'm pretty sure canonically the Eternal Darkness is like a Destiny device, where only the people that needed it came across it. And they only needed it because Pius was doing throughout history.
But that's only the people we know about that interacted with it.
Yeah, because the tome itself has a lot of questions attached to it. If Pius did Pius ever pick it up, or did he just?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
Knowledge I think he just learns forbidden knowledge from the essence, actually. I don't think he ever owns the eternal darkness. He's just the main enemy. For golden ending purposes. I don't know if that's a true fact or it's a reference I don't get. Because I'll be honest, I've played this game a lot, but when I unlocked chapter select, I was like, I don't have to do the ones I don't want to do anymore. So I've never done the full triple god run, but I have played the game like 7 times.
Wow.
So I don't know what all of them being completed does. I have to finish that one. But I was in the process of doing my final run the last time I played my physical copy, and my GameCube skipped out on me.
Ooh.
And I realized I had been playing for 6 hours and hadn't saved. And
Oh my
I'm not
gosh.
doing that again. The Mantarok set the... So, yeah, that's the other thing, too, is like the Eternal Darkness... I wondered, because it's got Mantarok's symbol in the little snap thing. It's like, and he's the corpse god of like flesh and bone. So he or his minions definitely wrote this thing.
All right, I got set up a raid. Thanks for beating this with me, Blight.
Yeah, no problem.
It's fun. I like this game. I need to commission you to make me that shirt that you made.
Yeah, I'll do it. I have all the stuff. I haven't had the time, but I'll send it to you and I'll do it properly.
Oh, I'll buy the shirt that I'm like, put it on this one.
Yeah, if you can do that, you got my address. If you send me a shirt, as long as it's not too bright, if it's which I don't think I have to worry about with you.
No, it's going to be black.
Yeah, then black or blue works best.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll make another one.
Sweet.
Just because I oversaturated that first one and it's the bleach spilled over the side of the sticker, and then it soaked up underneath it, so Chiturga got completely just like clouded out.
Oh, now it's Chikur gone. Now I got nothing.
Gone.
That wasn't good.
Tell if that was a joke or just how you thought it was pronounced.
No, that was supposed to be a joke. It's just a very bad one.
I'm serious though. I do want to mod this game that all the audio cues for the names are just snippets from this playthrough of you trying to pronounce those words. Because it'll be funny to be what's Bangkok
Yeah.
and Amaranth, Amaranth and what did you call Chiturga a lot? It was I can't remember. But they'll all be off. But then Pargon will be correct.
Yeah, Pargon will be correct and enthusiastic. If you
It'll be like Bangkok,
if you
Imhotep,
Imhotep.
Pargon.
If you do that, I will record multiple takes of each one, so it won't even be the exact same one each time.
If I knew how to do it, I would 100% do it. I can get all the audio files. It's just putting them in the game I wouldn't know how to do.
If you can figure it out, I promise I'll record them.
I don't know what he called Uthia.
What was it? Uyatal?
Uyatal. Yeah, that's what you kept saying.
Yeah.
There's some.
I think that was a Honey Bunny one. She was like, "Is that?" All right, I gotta hit this raid because I think it's about to start. Oh, it is starting in 10 seconds. Thanks everybody for coming. I'm out
See
next
ya.
week. Have fun doing something else.
Be a tall. That's it.